Welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Stephanie Pope, and today I'm making my Italian flag pasta. And to give you some history on this recipe, I went to the grocery store and I needed something fast and easy and really affordable. My husband and I are newlyweds, so it really needs to fit all these categories. And I look up on the shelf and I saw sun-dried tomatoes, and I was like, wow, that's a great great ingredient. And right next to it were artichoke hearts. And I thought how good of a combination they would be together. And so I got a couple other Italian ingredients and went home. I put them in a big pot and mixed them all together, and they came out really great. And my husband loved it, and I loved it, and I even entertained with it, and they loved it as well. So here's my Italian flag pasta. These are the ingredients you'll need to make the Italian flag pasta. First, you'll need, of course, our Philadelphia cream cheese. And this one I use the sun-dried tomato and basil, 3 cloves of garlic, fresh basil, 2 shallots, pasta, any type, I prefer bow tie, salt and pepper, a half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes, a 14-ounce can of artichoke hearts chopped up, and about a cup of Parmesan cheese, 1/4 of a cup of extra virgin olive oil, and lastly, about a 1/4 cup of milk. I have a large pot of water on the stove, and I'm going to put it to high heat so it'll be real quick, and I want to make sure I get a lot of salt in there for the pasta. Now I'm going to start our sun-dried tomato mixture. The first thing we're going to do is add our extra virgin olive oil, and you want your stove on medium-low heat. Next, we're going to add in our sun-dried tomatoes. They need to get reconstituted from the package. You can also get jarred sun-dried tomatoes, but those are more expensive, so I prefer the less expensive, and I'll reconstitute them myself. Next, I'm going to microplane some garlic into the sun-dried tomatoes and the garlic. And what this does right now is we're going to infuse the oil with all these flavors. Make sure you grab the back because a lot of it stays on there. And go ahead and just give it a mix. Alright, now we're going to add the artichoke hearts. And I'm going to cut up 2 shallots to add into the mixture as well. And all this is going to heat through while our water is boiling. Now I'm done chopping all of my shallots. So I'm going to take all of them and put them in with our sun-dried tomato and artichoke heart mixture. I want to season this with salt and pepper to give some extra flavor. And then just give this a really good mix, because this you really want to heat through while our pasta is cooking. And speaking of which, our water's done, so we're all ready to put our pasta in. So we're going to let this cook, and this is going to cook, and then we'll combine them all together. While our pasta is cooking and our sun-dried tomato mixture is heating through, we're going to start our cream cheese based sauce. So you're going to take your sun-dried tomato and basil cream cheese and put it inside a bowl. And I just use a fork to mix all this. Pour in your Parmesan cheese, your milk, and salt and pepper. And just mix this through until it's combined. And this will just make it a little easier for you when you add it to your pasta. It'll make it a lot easier to combine. Now we're going to take our big pot of water full of pasta and get a facial. Whew, steamy. Hot. Give it a shimmy shake, especially with bow tie. The water gets really stuck in there, guys. Oop, my last one. Oh well. Then pour it back into the pot. It helps because, oh, more overboard. Because the pot is already hot, so it helps with the creamy mixture that we're going to add in. And just keep these ones in there. All right. So first, we add in our sun-dried tomato mixture. Which is full of yummy goodness. Followed by our cream cheese based sauce. And this you're going to need to really mix and combine well. Just because of the cream cheese mixture, you really want to make sure it's all combined and nobody gets more cream cheese than somebody else. Smells good. Alright, now we have to add in our last ingredient, which is our fresh basil. I like to use fresh basil, and it's really quick to chop. So just line them all up and have at them. Have at them like you mean business. Alright, now we're going to take this, our pile of our fresh basil, and we're going to put it into our pasta pot. With all of our cream cheese base sauce mixture, we have our sun-dried tomato and our really yummy artichoke hearts and salt and pepper and a little bit of milk that helps really make everything really creamy. This is going to make incredible leftovers also. Entertain with it. Have a ball with it. And again, the pasta only cooks for about 10 minutes, so it doesn't take that long to make. I hope you really enjoy my Italian flag pasta.